Beloved, welcome back to the right space with Teacher Newo. We love having you here and we appreciate the likes, the comments, and the sharing of the videos. Thank you very much. And if this is your first time, welcome, welcome. You are exactly where you need to be. Make sure that you watch till the end and you always come back, for the ride. Make sure that you also hit that subscribe button so that you never miss an adventure. If you've ever wondered what life is like living alone in a foreign country, especially as an African living in Asia, let me tell you for free, it is a roller coaster. And nowhere is that more obvious than during the Christmas season and the whole December holiday stretch. Yo, back home, December is loud, December is warm, December smells like food, laughter, music, church, family, and long conversations, that stretch into the night. December is a community. But abroad, yeah, when you live abroad, December can be quiet, painfully quiet. Well, during the week, you almost don't feel it because you have work, you have lesson plans, you have students who need you. You're busy from morning to afternoon, moving from class to class, smiling, teaching, correcting, encouraging, and your colleagues also keep you grounded. And the kids, oh, the kids will surprise you with the sweetest letters and drawings. They will surprise you with small snacks. They will say, "Thank you, teacher. Teacher, take this, let's share." And for a moment, your heart is full. You will feel so full. Those moments carry you. But then the bell rings. The hallway empties, the noise fades, and suddenly it's just you, alone in a classroom with too much time and too many thoughts. You sit there wondering, do I do more work? No, I'm exhausted. I'm tired. Do I sleep? No, I'm still at work, remember? Do I scroll on TikTok? I'm tired of that too. Do I read a book? I don't think I have
Bye bye.
the focus right now. So you pack your bag, force a smile, and tell yourself, at least I get to go home. But home feels heavy. You're home far away from home. The house is a mess, and somehow the mess makes the silence louder. The loneliness is deeper. So you decide, let me clean. You clean. You clean not just the space, but your spirit. You wipe surfaces slowly. You take your time. You breathe. You set up the Christmas tree, even if it's small. You put on some lotion, some cologne, something that smells familiar, something that reminds you of care. You decorate the tree one ornament at a time. You play good music. You let yourself feel everything without judging it. You remember why you're here. You remember how far you've come. You choose gratitude even when it's hard. You wake up and make yourself a home feeling breakfast. You smell it, you open the windows, you let the light in, do a short dance, you make your bed, and you eat slowly. Maybe you watch a movie, you reset. And then because healing is intentional, you log in for your therapy session. You sit with your therapist and you tell the truth. Here, you don't have to be strong. You don't portray the I'm fine version. Here, you tell the whole truth. Again, you breathe. You remind yourself that God has given you dominion over despair. That sadness is a feeling, not a sentence. You remind yourself that you are not weak for needing help. You are wise for seeking it. And because family is our number one support system, you call your sibling. You talk on video, you laugh, talk about boys and girls and everything in between. You listen. You don't complain. You just connect. You buy small Christmas gifts for your students because teaching is more than just a job. It's ministry, it's presence, it's love in action. That's why I always say this is my God given job. And this is the place where I need to serve God because it is a ministry. Even on days when you feel empty, you still pour. And somehow God keeps refilling you. How great is our God? You go to the work dinners even when you don't feel like it. Because community doesn't always look like home, but it still matters. You sit at the table and you share a meal. And you remember that food is a love language. And breaking bread is one of the closest things to love. So go to those work dinners. It will take you off your mind. As the year comes to an end, you prepare your spirit for the crossover. You pray with other believers, online or in person, depending on where you are. You build community wherever you can find it. Because faith was never meant to be walked alone. Then you celebrate the end of the year, whether you're alone or with others. You step outside. Go outside. You watch fireworks, or maybe you turn on the sprinklers and laugh at yourself. You shout, Happy New Year! You smile. You choose joy. You choose joy. You wish others and yourself a happy new year. You talk to God. You talk to the universe. You speak to the year ahead. You declare it. You claim it. This is my year. This is my year of success. This is my year of growth. You call it a year of abundance, a year of growth, a year of blessings you didn't even know how to pray for. You celebrate life. You choose gratitude over grief. Because here's the truth no one says out loud. You don't have to be sad just because you're alone. Sometimes you're alone because you are living in answered prayers. Success can be lonely, and growth is often quiet. And if you feel sad, call your people. Hear about their day. Laugh with them. Tell them you love them. And if nothing is wrong, if like there's really nothing going on, just a feeling, don't worry them. Don't worry them. But if something hurts, call them. Cry. Cry to them. And most importantly, read the Word of God. Let it anchor you. Make sure that you read the Word of God. It will shape you. Life abroad has its own challenges. Some years you'll have friends to celebrate with, and some years you won't, and that's okay. Those quiet years are not wasted years. They are years of becoming, years of growth, years where God does the deep work. So take courage. Take courage, beloved. You know, desk warming teaches you patience. Teaching abroad teaches you humility. And isolation, it teaches you who you really are. So don't be afraid of yourself. How do you expect people to love you if you can't even handle 6 hours by yourself? Singleness teaches you self-knowledge. You need to know yourself, no matter how hard it is. And that doesn't mean you must now feel ashamed when you get to know the real you. No. Love yourself. And go for therapy, physical or online. Therapy teaches you honesty. And pray. Make sure that you pray. Pray for yourself. Pray for others. Prayer teaches you surrender. The Word of God teaches you the truth. So if you are a young adult living abroad, whether you're teaching or au pairing or an engineer, doctor, any job that you are doing or dreaming of coming abroad, this season is preparing you. I want you to know that you are not behind, you are not forgotten, you are just being formed. So breathe, grow, allow to find yourself. Pray. Oh, pray. Read the Word of God. Love deeply, starting with yourself. This season is holy. I know a lot of people are celebrating, drinking, and it's beautiful. It's beautiful to watch. But it is a holy season. It is a season where the year is coming to an end, and now we have to prepare ourselves for the new year. So even in the quiet, know that you're not alone. You are not here by mistake. You are not here by mistake. This is the right space with Teacher Neo. This is a soft space. This is a safe space. A space where we tell the truth even when our voices shake. This is a reading space, a writing space. This is a thinking space. This space is for the teacher who stays late after class because the silence feels heavier than the workload. For the one desk warming during winter, watching the clock move slowly, counting days instead of moments. For the one who teaches phonics and grammar by day but wrestles with purpose and identity by night. Teaching abroad stretches you, it humbles you, it strips you of who you thought you were and slowly introduces you to who you are becoming. Desk warming is not just sitting, it's learning how to sit with yourself. So sit with your thoughts, with your fears, with your unanswered questions. Because it teaches you discipline, it teaches you stillness, it teaches you how to show up even when no one is clapping, when no one is not even there. In those quiet hours, God does some of his deepest work. This season, this festive, this new year, may feel like isolation, but it is also incubation. You are growing roots where no one can see them. You are learning to be whole without an audience, to be joyful without noise, and to be faithful without familiarity. This is the season where you learn how to be single, not lonely, but whole. In being single, you are whole, right? Where you learn how to choose yourself without guilt. Where you learn that therapy is not a lack of faith, but an act of stewardship over your mind. You pray, always. You read the word. And not because you have all the answers, but because you trust the one who does. You learn how to sit in your room and feel peace instead of panic. How to rest without performing. How to love yourself without apology. Some nights you miss home so much it aches. Other nights you realize you've grown into someone who could never fit into your old life the same way again. And that's okay. You are not losing yourself. You are finding yourself. There will be years when you laugh. When you laugh around tables, full of friends. And there will also be years when your table is small and quiet. Both those seasons are sacred. Both are necessary. So if this season feels different, don't fight it. Lean into it. Let it shape you. Let it teach you. Let it prepare you. Because one day you look back and realize this was the season where you learned how to stand on your own feet, how to pray on your own knees and hear God's voice without interference. So, beloved, make sure that you appreciate this season, you embrace this season, and take care of yourself, take care of your mind, take care of your body and your spirit. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others. Thank you so much for watching. Remember, this is the right space with Teacher Neville, where growth is slow, where healing is honest, where faith is real. And if you are here watching, listening, breathing through this moment, then trust me, you are exactly where you need to be. See you in the next adventure.